was doing like an ad for this, I'd be like, 200 children, 10 days, 4 facilitators, 1 film.
Well, we're doing this film and we made these spaceships and robots.
We kind of making a movie, and we did it. We made all the stuff in the morning, and now we're putting it all together and we're taking some pictures.
So this project gives inner city youth agencies from all over the city an opportunity to come together in this space and work on a large stop motion animation project, picking up where the last group left off the day before. In the morning they come up with the storyline and build props, and in the afternoon they have the opportunity to learn how to animate them.
Studio 393 is involved in this Coalition Art Show in a way that we are providing the venue for the workshops here on second floor of Portage Place.
Every year the Coalition Art Show is sort of a different theme and usually a different medium. So to my knowledge, this is the first video project that we've ever done, certainly to this scale.
We have a history of doing stop motion, but we thought this year we should bring it to the Coalition because we've got a lot of kids here that probably have never tried it.
The idea is to bring youth from all these community organizations which are partnered together under the Coalition in order to see what the youth of our city do when they are given the chance to express themselves collaboratively.
My name is Shanley Spence. I'm 20 years old and I'm part of the Urban Green Team with Mamaway and Rotary Leadership Circle. I'm one of the supervisors and we brought our youth to this workshop today. And yeah, they're having lots of fun.
My name is Alicia Goche. I work with Maples Youth Activity Center and I'm a youth leader there. This morning we made props. I personally worked on the car with the hair and whatever, and my kids made like a rocket and I think they did a robot.
My favorite part was making the hands, because it goes like this and then it turns and then goes like that. It's kind of like a grabbing thing.
So in the morning when the kids come, my job is to kind of help them come up with a story idea and then give a little bit of structure to that, make sure that all the groups are kind of working together.
I made a cape for the shoot and I made some bubbles. That's all.
This morning we made props for the stop motion film, and what I did was I cut out the magnetic laser beams.
What's really special about this program is that you have the top people who are getting together that usually strive to make art and all working together. So like everyone that goes to Graffiti Out Gallery and does like the GAP programming gets really high level art, but it's usually in like urban street art kind of style. At Art City, we usually cater to like the really little kids and they work with real artists and we do amazing work. And then we have Just TV, who mostly works with like video and making music. And now we've taken all of those like key players and put them in one room to make this one project.
My name is Debbie Fraze. I am from the Needs Center. I'm a crime prevention program facilitator. So I work with kids 12 to 18 years old who are newly arrived to Canada. So for our kids, it's a lot of it, it's very new to them. So it's something they've never done before. A lot of them are here, been here for maybe 1 week to 1 month to 2 months. So this is a very new experience. So I think they really enjoyed it. It's a different way to express themselves without having to necessarily use their language. It gives them an opportunity to practice their English, but I think it's a nice way for them to connect in a different way.
The day at Needs came, I think there was 3 participants who hadn't been in Canada for even 7 days, and here they were making art with groups from another community, people from like, they're in a whole new country and they're making this art. And at first they weren't understanding what the project was about. And then this man walked by through the mall hallway, and one of the Needs workers called him in, and he was a translator, and he was able to translate to the kids what they were supposed to do. And as soon as they knew, like, oh, stop animation, yeah, we know. And then they just started to do it.
In the morning, they told us the story about the boats that sink in the water.
This afternoon, we are starting to make our posters for our platypus scene, which is coming out really nicely with like a lot of, I think, wrapping paper. I'm pretty sure that's wrapping paper. And we're making them into like letters and having some parts of a boa, really feathery, all around. And there's a couple of platypuses kissing with little hearts. Really cute.
Today was our last day, and we started off with 2 platypus left from yesterday, which spun around and turned into 2 humans dressed in platypus costumes, which were then blown away by a giant tornado. And at the very end, we had a rainbow come in.
Well, I think this has been a very rewarding day for the youth. It's always great to have opportunities where we can get them to touch on a diverse range of activities. So typically a lot of our youth are playing sports and doing different types of computer work on the internet and arts and crafts. So to get them in here and have an extension of that arts and craft program where they can be in a studio setting is really neat for them. So it's quite different.
I think it's nice to see, not nice, that's kind of putting it too mildly, but I think it's kind of almost revolutionary to see what happens when you take an art activity and put all these kids that haven't met each other before, they're all from different neighborhoods, they may or may not have any preconceived idea about the kids in that neighborhood. Like, oh, those kids 3 blocks over, I don't like them. I don't like the way they act and dress and talk. But then all of a sudden they're making art side by side. You're gonna have a hard time finding fault with them or not relating to them when you realize that you all sort of laughed about the same things and made the same ridiculous, crazy animation starring kids on camera that you know, maybe have never even been on camera before. And then later on, when we actually get this thing put together and premiere it, they're going to see each other in that theater, you know, and I think it's going to be a bit of a reunion. Like, I remember, that was hilarious, that thing you made or that thing you did or whatever, and they all get to experience this thing, the finished product all at the same time together.
Me, the Pharaoh of Fashion, and Zelda Kardashian here are excited for the premiere.
The final project is going to be shown in the Globe in mid-September, along with an art show which will display the props and the posters made by each group who came in to participate.
See you there.